Hello, everyone. Welcome. I always call this the Academy Awards Secondary Education in Jefferson County, and I'm delighted to be part of this ceremony today to honor our 17th, thank you, to honor our 17 graduating seniors at JCPS and the winners of the 25th Annual Vogt Achievement Scholarships. I say this every year, so those of you who have been here before will know I always say that I liken this program to the Kentucky Derby. There are 8,016 seniors in JCPS today, and only 17 made it here today. And so it's about the same annual, it's about the same ratio of the annual thoroughbred yearling registrations entrance to the Kentucky Derby. So congratulations to all of you. I first want to acknowledge the Ballard High School Quartet directed by Chrissy Given for the fine music in the lobby earlier. Thank you, Ballard. So we have an active agenda, so please continue to eat. First, I want to recognize, because Trees Louisville is our nonprofit organization that's supporting the growth of Louisville's tree canopy. The executive director, Cindy Sullivan, where are you, Cindy? Over here. She has brought the centerpieces on your table so each of us here can take home a white oak tree seedling to plant, hopefully today, or give it to someone who will plant it and take care of it. So Trees Louisville has planted over 5,250 landscape-sized shade trees on 89 JCPS campuses, primarily in documented low canopy neighborhoods. So in addition to those trees, we have larger ones, not these, but others that don't necessarily look like this, but behind me and over here. And they will be placed at each high school in honor of our honorees today. So thank you, Cindy and Trees Louisville. So now on to the celebration today. As many of you know who have attended this awards ceremony before, my dad endowed these scholarships in 1999, shortly before his death 25 years ago. He had discussions with the leadership of the Community Foundation of Louisville and JCPS to set up a perpetual scholarship program to recognize and help very bright, well-balanced students who are also leaders and who give unselfishly in community service. So these students compete with their mind, their body, and their heart. You are about to meet the best role model in each high school and learn what they want to do with their education, their careers, and their lives. Our honorees are seated at their school tables accompanied by their principals or counselors. So these young scholars can talk to you, our business leaders and community leaders. And to the Vogt scholars today, I might suggest you engage your table mates about their business because maybe they have a summer employment opportunity for you. I'm particularly grateful for so many business and civic leaders that are here today to honor our outstanding seniors. Support for education is the most important thing I believe business leaders can do with their time and their resources. So I'd like to recognize a few of them because of the particular important initiatives they are involved in today. First, I'm happy to introduce our mayor and thank him and recognize him for his longtime dedication to JCPS. Craig Greenberg is working closely with Dr. Polio and is an enormously important advocate. So Mr. Mayor, will you come and bring greetings to our Vogt scholars? Craig Greenberg, thank you for being here with us.
Well, thank you so much, Henry, and good afternoon, everyone. First, let me start by saying how important to reiterate what Henry just said. Public education is so important. It's so important for Louisville. It's so important for this entire state. And we need to continue to support Dr. Scholl and JCPS board, Dr. Polio and the entire team at JCPS, from the administration to the faculty, to the administration, to everyone who works day and night to educate our kids. That is not just our future, that is today. And so I encourage everyone, reach out to your state senators, your state representatives, and let them know right now while they are making important decisions about funding for public education, that we here in Louisville need their support. We need funding to continue to invest in public education, because if we want a state that is going to be thriving into the future, there is no better investment than in our kids. We can do that through JCPS. Our administration also last week announced a new initiative to do that through pre-K as well, to work to invest to make universal pre-K a reality for all 3- and 4-year-olds across the entire city. It is going to take a few years to get there, but research is clear that when we start educating our kids early, they will lead more prosperous lives, healthier lives. They will have more opportunities to pursue their hopes and dreams. And the one thing they will be less likely to do, they'll be less likely to be a victim of violent crime or to participate in acting and doing a violent crime. So this is all part of, all of these issues are related, but I would just want to encourage everyone to advocate to continue to support education from pre-K through 12th grade, and then of course postgraduate and beyond. I'm a proud product of the JCPS public school system, and cheers to the Ballard High School Quartet representing my alma mater. But mostly I just wanted to say congratulations. Congratulations to all of the award winners. You all have worked very hard to get to where you are. You have burned the midnight oil. You have done a lot with studying, with extracurriculars, and more. And as you go about moving on to college and beyond, there are going to be a lot of adventures. There are going to be a lot of discoveries and new connections that you have the opportunity to make. There are going to be thrills and joys and victories. But there are also going to be frustrations, disappointments, and challenges, sometimes very serious challenges. I know a lot of you have overcome challenges to get to where you are here today. So I just want to encourage all of you to take it day by day. Win the day. Make good decisions the best that you can that particular day, knowing that your life might not change overnight, but by a series of each day, making progress each day, you will achieve your goals and get to where you want to be. And meet new people. You never know how meeting a new person might change your life. I can tell you from personal experience that when I was even younger than you, in 8th grade, I met someone in this room here today, and that changed my life. In 1986, I was an 8th grader at Cameron Middle School, and actually it was a Hebrew school feed trip. But I met then Mayor Jerry Abramson, who's here with us today, and that field trip that I went on to then newly elected Mayor Abramson's office changed my life, because his passion about the city, his determination to make it a better place, inspired me that someday I too wanted to pursue a career in public service. And now I have the honor of a lifetime to serve, as Mayor Abramson did, as mayor of the city. So meeting new people, you never know what a meeting might do for you. So I encourage you to meet new people every day. And embrace risk. Take a chance. Do something different. Write an essay on a topic that you might not initially be comfortable with or might not know a lot. Or whether it's, as Henry said, in summer jobs, try something different again to learn and to embrace risks. That will help you, and that will help our city. And finally, learn from failure. I know that I have. Some of the things that I've learned through the experiences that I've learned the most from have been those that didn't go according to plan. And sometimes it's tough to experience, it always is tough to experience failure. But think about what you might have learned from that and how you can build on that to do even more great things as you move forward. So congratulations again to all of the honorees here today. I'm so excited to see what you all do. I encourage you to do it here in Louisville. Continue to help us make Louisville a safer, a stronger, and a healthier city. Congratulations, and thank you all very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. It's wonderful. I wish I had met you when I was in grade school. So, next, hold on, excuse me. Next, I'd like to recognize the leadership of the Community Foundation of Louisville. It not only holds the Scholarships Endowment Fund, but has also been a wonderful partner in coordinating the difficult effort to choose today's Vogt Scholars. So President Ron Gallo, where are you? Ron, would you stand along with your staff from the Community Foundation of Louisville, all the staff, and its current board members, and also I'd like the selection committee, the secret selection committee, if you are here, to also stand, who went through this arduous task of determining the winners. Okay, I thought you'd all stand together, but all right. So thank you all for being here and for what you do for this scholarship. Next, I'd like to recognize together the high school principals and the counselors that are with us today to thank them for their dedicated efforts and leadership. Would you all please stand and let us recognize each of you? Thank you. And so the competition is very hot to keep the Vogt Scholars in this region. It's been a tradition at this event to introduce our regional colleges and universities that could attend today, especially to our Vogt Scholars, each of who are receiving $12,000 for the college of their choice. So obviously, additional scholarship support could possibly sway decisions today. So those with us today, let me introduce each of the colleges that are here with us today. From Bellarmine University, Dr. Sean Ryan, who's Senior Vice President. Let's hold our applause, but Sean, there you are. From Hanover College, Hunter Guthrie, who's Assistant Director of Admissions. Jefferson Community and Technical College is VP of Academic Affairs, Dr. Nicole Cobb, back here. Kentucky State University, its President, Dr. Kofi Akapo. Is he here? There he is, over here. Thank you for coming. From Simmons College of Kentucky, Dr. Rebecca Smith, Director of Alumni Affairs. Rebecca. From Spalding University, its President, Tori Murden-McClure, back here. Thank you, Tori. And from the University of Louisville, its President, Dr. Kim Schatzel. Thank you all for joining us today. And finally, I'd like to introduce fellow board members of the Jefferson County Public Education Foundation for their service. Those are with us today. Robert Arnold, Bobby Arnold. If you'll just stand together and then we'll recognize you. Al Cornish, where are you, Al? Aldwin Helton. Lynn Heuser. Stay standing. Ryan Jones. And Kevin Joint. I saw him, Kevin's up here. Elizabeth Mays, Bridget Owens, Mitch Rue in the middle, Ken Savaji, Seema Sheth. Where are you, Seema? Mark Shirkness in the back, Carl Thomas, and Carol Timmons. Thank you all for being here and for what you do to support JCPS. This is a terrific team. And I want to especially thank two stalwarts that made this luncheon work right, Kennedy Scott and Adrian Kelly from JCPS. Thank you all so much for all you did. It was tremendous help. Now, please enjoy your lunch. Superintendent Marty Polio will begin the recognition portion of it in just a few minutes, but I just want to say a few things about Marty. A few weeks ago, Dr. Polio gave his annual State of the District address where he highlighted the success of the future state, including building new schools that engage students and faculty, investing more resources into the highest need schools, giving families in West Louisville and other choice zone areas options of attending school closer to home, implementing a new district-wide literacy curriculum, increasing use of technology, and expanding leadership and workforce development. Dr. Polio's leadership is so amazing, and we're all behind him all the way, and thank you for what you do. I think it's the toughest job in Jefferson County. Thank you.
But it's exciting for me to be here once again. I can't tell you how important this is to me. I did this many years, came with students either at J-Town or Doss as a principal, and now being able to do this as superintendent is really meaningful. So I've been a part in one way or another of Vogt scholarships for probably the past 16 or 17 years, I would think, and it is absolutely amazing event. And I always love it because it feels like it's the kickoff to recognition season, the senior recognition. And really that's why we do this. As educators, this is the time when we get to celebrate the accomplishments of kids in our schools. And there is something about high school because it is the end of the road for many. And most of these kids have probably been in JCPS since kindergarten. And this is the culmination of that road. So it is so exciting. It's important that we really recognize the really what this scholarship has meant to this community over, is this the 25th year, Henry? Is that over the past 25 years? And so I know we come here and we celebrate, but I know firsthand the difference a scholarship makes to a student. We have so many kids, and I have had the opportunity now to have a superintendent scholarship that we give every year, not nearly to this level, but we give a scholarship, and I ask the kids to come in and interview once we narrow down, excuse me, the candidates, and asking them, all right, talk to me about how you're going to pay for school. And what they'll usually tell you is, here's what I've got through my freshman, I've got this through my freshman year. And you ask, well, what are you going to do after that? Well, I'm not sure, but I'm going to figure it out. And all too often what happens is they aren't able to figure it out. They just aren't able to do that. And the impact that that has on kids is so immense. And the flip side of that coin, when they go to school knowing that they have the security to go to school and focus on what they need to do as opposed to how am I going to pay for my sophomore, junior, or senior year. It is a difference maker for that kid and their kids. And so education, that is the most meaningful thing about education. It is not just about the kids sitting with you at your table right now. It is about their children and their children's children, and so the trajectory of their families' lives change forever as a result of a scholarship. And so when we look at what the Vogt Scholarship has done, I mean, we are talking 370, we're closing in on 400 students in this community in the time that we have done this, have gotten this scholarship, received this scholarship that has meant a change in their family's life. That's what that means. Almost $3.5 million in scholarships have come through this. So I think it's important. We have to recognize Henry Heuser. I mean, his commitment to JCPS has just been amazing, continues to be amazing with this scholarship and really any time. He's on the Public Education Foundation board, and he's the first one to say, what do you need? I'm there for you if you need it. And so just that, and trust me, you've heard me probably say this, my passion for public education is strong. Our community will only go as far as our public education system goes. I believe that, and I believe that for every city. And so when we have people like Henry that support us and what we do in public education, it is so meaningful. So once again, thank you so much, Henry. We appreciate you. I did want to thank the mayor. He had to go off to Frankfurt. We kind of gave him a blessing and said, good luck and be safe on your to Frankfurt. But I did want to say, JCPS grad, we are proud to have a JCPS grad as the mayor of Louisville, Kentucky. And Dr. Noose, where are you at Ballard here? Where's Dr. Noose? Over here. So if you stop by Ballard anytime, ask for the about 91 yearbook, 91 maybe yearbook. So last time I was there, I got to see the mayor's picture in 1991. It's worth your time. It's worth your time to ask for the mayor, to just take a look at it. So if you're in the neighborhood, stop by Ballard and ask for that. But the mayor has been a great champion for us as well, and very pleased to once again have a mayor who stands up for public education in JCPS. I also want to thank all of the business leaders that are here, especially those that have invested in the academies of Louisville. And so many of you here have given your time, energy, dollars to ensuring that our seniors, when they graduate, are post-secondary ready, have a plan of what they're going to do. They graduate with something additional, like a certification or college credit hours. We are now becoming one of the leaders in the nation when it comes to what we do with Academies of Louisville and the Academy model. And we actually have people coming to visit us now to see what we're doing. We said we would do this. And so everyone, all the business leaders and everyone involved with the Academies of Louisville, thank you very much for all of your great work. And I will say this, one of the things in the 7 years, now I'm finishing my 7th year as superintendent, one of the things I will say is I have seen a big difference in how the community is reaching out and banding together to support our public education system. Just, you know, things like our foundation, Evolve 502, the Academy. I mean, I could go on and on about what we're doing as a community to impact public education. It's making a difference. I'm telling you, it is making a difference, and we can't back away from that now. So thank you to all of you for your work just being here today. To our scholars who are here, to our students, to those receiving the scholarships, first and foremost, it is important you thank who is here with you today. I will say again, thank you to all our principals and counselors for being here. It's a busy time right now, and they're here to celebrate our kids. So once again, quick applause for all of our principals, counselors that are here. I would also like to recognize Dr. Corey Schull, our board chair, once a champion of public education for our kids. Dr. Schull, thank you for being here with us today. And finally, I'll say this, students, this is an important thing for me, and I'm asking a favor of each of you. I do this a lot in our scholarship events, but I'm asking a favor of each of you right now, which is go back today afterwards and make sure to thank an educator for what they did. And I'm going to challenge you a little bit more. I know that we've got these things now that we used to do, they're called cards, and you would write on a card, not an email or a Snapchat or a text. You go get like a card, and you write on that card, pick out somebody, and I'm serious about this, pick out somebody that has made a difference in your life. It can be teacher, principal, counselor, anyone in the school. It could be someone who works in nutrition in the cafeteria. It could be an elementary school, whatever it may be. If you want to send more, that's great. But I will tell you this, that educators do not make enough money, and there is nothing we could do for the hard work that they put into this each and every day. But why they do it is because maybe one day they'll get to hear a kid say to them, "You made a difference for me." And to be specific, because if you just say, "Thanks, I appreciate all," but you say, "That time you told me this." And I know I can think in my head that several times that's happened in my life over 27 years. And you look back and say, like, okay, that's why I did all of this. And so if we have 17 of you here today who all write at least one card and say thank you, you will make a huge difference in an educator's life. So congratulations to all of you. Can't wait to hear your fantastic stories. Thank you very much. And at this time, it is my honor to bring up our Director of Post-Secondary Planning, Mary Louise Pizzari. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Polio. The Vogt Educational and Leadership Scholarship was established to acknowledge the outstanding Jefferson County public school seniors in the areas of academic achievement, civic engagement, and demonstrated leadership. To qualify, seniors must have at least a 3.2 grade point average and an ACT of 25. These scholars here today have far exceeded these requirements. They have an average GPA of 4.13 and an ACT score of 29.5. It is my privilege today to introduce the class of 2024 Vogt Educational and Leadership Scholars. Austin Ewing, the Academy at Shawnee. Austin attended 2023 Kentucky Boys State, the American Legion's 6-day hands-on experience in the operation and fundamentals of government, which draws together the best and brightest high school juniors to help lead them down the path of individual success and leadership through doing, not just learning. He is part of the Men of Quality program at the Academy of Shawnee, and Austin is also captain of the chess team and stage director for the theater program. He has also been accepted into Eastern Kentucky University's aviation program. Austin is here today with his principal, Ms. Kimberly Rice.
Hello. I'd just like to thank everybody in my community who has helped me get this scholarship, achieve what I've achieved. As I said, I'm either going to go to EKU or Indiana State for professional flight. Thank you.
Amelia Connolly, Atherton High School. Amelia serves as a tutor in a program called Educational Justice, which matches motivated high school students with low-achieving middle schoolers in a community of academic support. She served as co-captain on her club soccer team and participates in the biomedical debate team. She attended Kentucky Governor's Scholars as well as mini med school at the University of Louisville. Amelia has exceeded academically by maintaining a highly demanding course load that includes both International Baccalaureate and AP courses, while also participating in the school's health sciences pathway. She is here today with her principal, Dr. Stephanie Fleur.
Hello, good afternoon. I would like to thank everyone here from JCPS, the Community Foundation, and all of our community partners. It means a lot that you all believe and invest in the youth of our city. I would also like to thank my principal, Dr. Fleur, and my counselor, Ms. Swanson, for their leadership and unwavering advocacy. A special thank you to my teachers in the biomedical sciences pathway at Atherton who have ignited my love for medicine. I'm undecided on a school right now, but I plan on majoring in biology with a minor in environmental science on a pre-med track. In the future, I hope to serve kids as a pediatrician. Thank you so much.
Hannah Siriano, Ballard High School. Hannah is a member of Ballard's Beta Club and is involved in community service through Dignity Grows. Throughout her 4 years, she has participated in a Jewish student organization called B'nai B'rith Youth Organization, where she has served on the board each year. Hannah serves as the president of the Jewish Student Union and was captain of the soccer team. She is involved in the Media Arts Academy and the graphic design pathway and has used her talents to create designs for Louisville City Soccer Club. Hannah is here today with her principal, Dr. Jason Noose.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'd like to thank everyone for being here, and I'm extremely grateful for this opportunity. I'd like to thank my amazing teachers who have made me who I am today, and my fellow orchestra players who were playing before this event. This fall, I'll be attending the University of Cincinnati, studying English and business.
Samuel Yawanta, J. Graham Brown School. Samuel founded the Asian Student Association at his school and is organizing a school-wide culture fair to promote diversity and inclusivity amongst his peers. He is currently an intern at Asia Institute Crane House, a local nonprofit. He completed an internship at a law firm and leads both his Science Olympiad and CUNA teams. In 2023, Sam attended the Kentucky Governor Scholars Program at Murray State University with a focus on international relations. Sam is accompanied here today by his principal, Dr. Angela Parsons.
I'd like to thank you all for coming here today to support this terrific program. It is truly wonderful to meet so many of you all today and give kudos to the 17 newest Vogt Scholars, our accomplishments, and our goals and aspirations. In particular, I'd like to thank my principal, Dr. Angela Parsons, for taking time out of her busy schedule to join us here today. While I am currently undecided on a college, I plan to possibly attend the University of Kentucky in the fall. Wherever I attend in the fall, I plan on studying political science with the hopes of attending law school. Thank you very much.
Emma Morrison, Butler High School. Emma serves as the president of Butler's National Honor Society and enjoys tutoring and serving as a student aide for a local elementary school. Emma is actively involved in the community outside of the classroom through service as junior class president, class representative for KYA, and a member of the Beta Club, the field hockey team, the archery team, the academic team, Kuna, and the spring musical. Emma attended the Kentucky Governor Scholars Program and prides herself on taking advanced placement classes and dual credit classes while maintaining all A's. She is here today with her principal, Mr. William Allen.
First, I'd like to thank my family and friends for dealing with me in my busy schedule. I'd also really like to thank the staff at Butler. I know my teacher, Ms. Schartzer, has been a very big help. She always helps me with my essays, applications. She's been a very big help to me. And my counselor, Mr. Monroe, for always having an open door for me. I always really appreciate it. I plan on attending Western Kentucky University in the fall with a major in biology on the pre-med track, and I intend on becoming a clinical pathologist. Thank you.
Kadia Malone, Central High School. Kadia serves as the head of Mental Health Matters, a student-led organization whose mission is to break the stigma around mental health within BIPOC communities. She is passionate about medicine and is involved in Central's pre-med program. Kadia has worked 25-plus hours a week since she turned 15 to help cover financial gaps within her household. She participated in the Governor Scholars Program, is a member of the varsity tennis team, and a 2-year participant in the University of Louisville Shadowing and Clinicals Program, and completed an internship in interventional radiology. Kadia is also a member of the National Honor Society and was vice president of her class her freshman and sophomore years. Her teachers say that she is an outstanding leader who excels academically, demonstrates exceptional leadership, and actively contributes to community service. She is here today with her principal, Dr. Tamala Compton.
Well, she introduced me better than I could have, but I wanted to say good morning to everyone, and I'm extremely honored to accept this award. I want to thank my principal, in particular, Dr. Compton, for helping me with everything, driving me here, dealing with me, writing my recommendation letters, and Dr. Washburn for listening to all of my anxious rants about college and the different things just going on. So I appreciate everybody in my community for supporting me. I want to thank everyone who's come before me and given me the opportunity to stand here and accept this scholarship and also continue my education. I've committed to the University of Louisville. Public health is my major on the pre-med track, and my minor is social justice with a second major in chemistry. I plan to go on to become a physician to become a pediatrician to advocate for health equity and fight against medical racism and reform policy. Okay, thank you.
Schwarman Carr, DuPont Manual High School. Schwarman developed an app called Foodle to address food insecurity, which he presented at Capitol Hill. He is a JCPS representative of the Commissioners Advisory Council on the Kentucky Department of Education, and both founder and president of Kentucky's first Artificial Intelligence Club. He took 13 advanced classes, including classes at the University of Louisville today. And in fact, he is missing a test to be here. He completed 8 certifications in artificial intelligence from Stanford, the University of Michigan, and IBM, and also wrote and published a book to help beginners learn AI technology. Additionally, he is a National Merit semifinalist, a 3-time AIME qualifier, and has been recognized by the JCPS Board of Education for his academic achievements. He is here today with his principal, Dr. Michael Newman.
I'd like to thank everyone for this amazing scholarship. It really means a lot to me and will open up some amazing doors for me in the future. So thank you everyone for that. I'd also like to thank all my teachers for supporting me, especially Mr. Lober. He has supported me throughout my high school career. I'd also like to thank my counselor, Ms. Leslie, who recently retired. I'd also like to thank Dr. Newman for coming here with me. And I'd also like to thank Dr. Jeffrey Willert, who's been a lifelong mentor for me. In this fall, I'm still deciding between Stanford and Yale, and I plan to major in CS with the AI track, with hopes to use technology to make the world a better place. Thank you, everyone.
Aaron Radizak, Eastern High School. Aaron is a JROTC cadet and was appointed Command Sergeant Major her senior year, where she oversees a unit of 102 cadets. Aaron was homeschooled in 5th through 9th grade, which challenged her to be self-motivated. She is taking rigorous advanced placement and dual credit courses and maintains above a 4.0 GPA while being involved in cross-country, track, pole vault, National Honor Society, and the JROTC Air Rifle, Raider, Drill, and Color Guard teams. She also holds a part-time job. Her JROTC instructor said of Erin, "When given the leadership job, she excels and sets new standards. She is my best cadet in a decade, and I would put her in charge of a company of soldiers right now." Erin is here today with Counselor Jason Willis.
I just want to thank everyone for being here today, and for everyone who's given me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, Mr. Willis, for being here, even though it was very last minute. And a special thank you to my parents and Colonel Orange and Command Sergeant Major Salee, my JRTC instructors. I plan to go to Spalding University and major in natural science on a pre-med track, as well as do Army ROTC through U of L in hopes to later commission into the Army.
Caroline Smith, Fairdale High School. Caroline is actively involved in community service through her church, as well as the Beta Club and National Honor Society. She has held a part-time job throughout high school, where she has been promoted twice and is now supervising other employees. Caroline is enrolled in the Cambridge International Curriculum, the most advanced classes offered at Fairdale. She will graduate from high school with enough credits to begin her college journey as a sophomore. Caroline has been recognized as a Kentucky Governor's Scholar, a Churchill Downs Winner's Circle recipient, and a National Merit Commended Student. Her career goal is to work for NASA, and she is currently looking into college majors such as astrophysics or aerospace engineering. She is here today with her principal, Ms. Brandy Corbin.
Good afternoon. First, I would like to thank my family and friends for supporting me in my wild aspirations. Their support has been a huge part of my educational journey. I would also like to thank my teachers, counselors, and principal for providing me with the resources and community I needed to achieve my goals. As for college, I've decided to attend the University of Alabama in Huntsville for aerospace engineering, and I also plan to pick up astrophysics either as a minor or a double major. Thank you.
Kayla Frank, Fern Creek High School. Kayla is actively involved in Future Business Leaders of America, where she founded a book drive that is now being implemented throughout JCPS. She is the founder of the Medical Club, the president of FBLA, a lead student ambassador, and senior class president. Additionally, Kayla was elected drum major for the marching band, participates in the Ivy Plus Academy, and is a member of the swim team. Despite her busy schedule, she has maintained all-A honor roll, was chosen for the all-county band, participated in Governor's School for Entrepreneurs, and has received Daughters of the American Revolution recognition. Kayla is here today with her principal, Dr. Rebecca Nicholas.
Good afternoon. Firstly, I'd like to thank Fern Creek High School for the opportunities you've given me the past 4 years that have led me here today, with a special thank you to Dr. Rebecca Nicholas, Mr. Bo Baker, and Ms. Sarah Wilson-Abel. You all have truly made my experience at Fern Creek High School lovely. I'd also like to thank the Louisville community who's brought me here today. I'm looking forward to be able to give back the same way you all have given me this opportunity one day. As for college, I plan on attending Wake Forest University with a major in neuroscience and Spanish with a minor in entrepreneurship. Thank you.
Richard Sosa, Iroquois High School. Richard is actually a graduate of Iroquois High School, completing his coursework early and earning his diploma this January. While at Iroquois, Richard was the treasurer of the Future Business Leaders of America and a member of the National Honor Society. He also served as an Academies of Louisville student ambassador, representing the business pathways in the Create Academy. Richard served as a senior leader of the Create Academy leadership team, and he also supported multi-language students who enrolled at Iroquois and only spoke Spanish, ensuring that new students felt welcome. He was chosen for the school's Aspire Higher program that gives select students opportunities to visit colleges and gain additional coaching to be successful in their lives outside of high school. Richard is here today with his counselor, Andrea Harden.
I'm very grateful to be here today. I want to thank everybody for giving me this opportunity to better my life with a higher education. I want to give a very big thank you to my siblings. They have encouraged me throughout my entire journey, all my life, for everything I do. I plan on attending the University of Louisville for accounting with a dual major in business administration.
Annie Sissel, Jeffersontown High School. Annie was promoted to the Cadet Commanding Officer for Jeffersontown's Marine Corps ROTC program after being the Operations Officer. As the highest ranking cadet, she gives countless volunteer hours for the program and the community. Her leadership has been recognized by the Daughters of the American Revolution, Civic Service Ribbon, and the Military Officers Association of America. Annie is also captain of the JROTC Rifle Team and a member of the marching band. She is here today with her counselor, Carrie Conklin.
Good afternoon. I want to thank all of you for being here today. This is a huge opportunity and a great honor to have this scholarship. It has allowed me to pursue my dream that I've had since I was 3 years old in being a large animal veterinarian and biochemist, which helps me prove to my siblings that you can do anything. You can be anything. I plan to attend Murray State University for my bachelor's and attend Auburn for my doctorate in both veterinary and biochemistry. Thank you all for being here today.
Dakota Burns, Louisville Male High School. Dakota is a member of the National Honor Society and Males Service Club. He also participated in both KMEA All-State and All-County Choir and was a Governor's Scholar. Dakota also spends his time working as a server at a local retirement living community where he was promoted to dining manager after 1 year. Dakota maintains a perfect GPA while taking advanced placement and dual credit courses, working, volunteering, and participating in extracurricular activities. His teachers say that they can attest not only to his keen intelligence, but also to his upstanding character, and they are confident that he will make a lasting positive impact on his community. He is here today with his principal, Keith Cathy.
There are so many people here that deserve a part of my gratitude, but I would be remiss if I didn't thank the two people in my life that have pushed me to be here today. My mom and my dad have always believed in me more than anyone ever could, and always shown me that no matter what the problem is, there's a solution. I just have to be able to find it. It is with their support that I stand before you today, and it's with your support that I hope to study civil engineering at the University of Louisville Speed School, and maybe after that, some architecture. Thank you all.
Hassar Shi, Marion Seymour High School. Hassar is a refugee from Thailand, speaking both Korean and English. He is active in volunteering both within his church and the Korean community, often serving as a translator. He will be graduating a year early and has consistently achieved growth on MAP and ACT assessments. He is enrolled in excelling in 7 advanced placement and dual credit courses and often serves as a mentor and resource for his fellow classmates. Hassar plans to pursue a career in medicine. He is accompanied today by his principal, Dr. Jason Dietrich.
I'd like to thank everybody at the Community Foundation of Louisville for giving me this scholarship. I'd also like to thank all these staff that helped me fill out my application when I was rushing to get to the deadline. And then, of course, I'll thank my parents and then my peers in biomed who have supported me all the way through. Thank you.
Latour White, Pleasure Ridge Park High School. Latour helps serve in local community food drives as an opportunity to serve the people that once served her. She was a Governor's Scholar and reflected on the importance of being a non-selfish leader, which she implemented when she was elected class officer and student ambassador. In her application, Latour wrote that growing up in an environment where food insecurity and homelessness were prominent, prioritizing school and academics was not something common in her family. She plans to major in biomedical engineering on a pre-med track as she strives to achieve career goals that will allow her to escape the cycle of poverty and instability that her family faces. She is here today with her counselor, Mr. Clarence Jackson.
I would first like to thank all of the people that have directly and indirectly helped me achieve my educational and personal goals. I would Also, like to thank all the members of my community that countlessly create opportunities like these for underrepresented students like me. I would also like to thank my twin sister, Lachelle, for continuously pushing me to do better in my everyday life and also being my biggest supporter. Next year, I plan to attend the University of Kentucky for biomedical engineering with a minor in chemistry on a pre-med track. Thank you.
Umar Faziev, Seneca High School. Umar serves as the president of Seneca's National Honor Society, a member of the Student Council, and is a Governor's Scholar. He writes that his academic promise is characterized by intrinsic intelligence, boundless curiosity, and an authentic desire to explore the intricacies of mathematics. Umar chose to take on an additional academic load due to the importance of self-directed learning and to immerse himself in the world of math. He also established a neighborhood watch program and maintains a part-time job among his extracurriculars. He has maintained a 4.0 GPA throughout his academic journey, reflecting his unwavering dedication to academic excellence and his ability to perform at the highest levels. He is here today with his counselor, Ms. Nina Reed.
Welcome, everybody. I want to start off by saying it's a pleasure to be here with you all today. To be where I am here today, it has taken many countless sacrifices. And I want to give thanks to all those that stood by me, taking a chance on me in my adversities, and those who have sacrificed something in order for me to become something great. My plans for the future, I promise that I will be something 10 times greater than what those sacrifices meant to you guys. That's my promise to you all in this room right now. College-wise, I'm undecided, but my plans for the future in studying in college, I want to study computer science engineering with a minor in business, and I hope to someday start my own business, making healthcare more accessible for everybody. Thank you.
Shayla Sullivan, Southern High School. Shayla is a member of the Allied Health Program and plans to pursue a degree in the medical field. She is enrolled in honors and dual credit courses and had enough credits to skip her junior year and will graduate high school a year early. Shayla is involved in volunteering at her church, the community theater, and peer tutoring, specifically tutoring students with disabilities. She acknowledges that she is responsible for her 5 younger siblings' well-being and academics while maintaining a high GPA. Her teachers state that Shayla displays an uncanny degree of self-motivation and determination when presented with any and all tasks. She is here today with her principal, Serena Sampson.
I want to thank everybody in this room for giving us a chance. It means a lot to not only the students in this room here, but everybody in this community. I really want to thank all of the educators who've played a role in getting me where I am today. I also want to thank my mother and my younger siblings. Without them, I wouldn't only be a good student that I am today, but I feel like they really pushed me to be a better person. I plan on pursuing a degree in radiation therapy at NKU this fall, and thank you for attending.
Could we have one more round of applause for all of our scholarship winners? I say this every year that at the end, I always say, I feel so inadequate. What did I do in high school? Thank you all for being here, and thank you, Dr. Polio and your team, for all you do for us. We hope to see you next year, and thanks for coming. We are adjourned.